Steve Austin would appreciate it. Swig of water for the working man. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of What the FIZZ, which is sparkling reviews for foos. What the shiz is up? On today's episode, what we've got here is double whammy. One in the can, one in the bottle. The Montellier, the original on flavorless. We're gonna go flavorless here on this one, just because I don't think we've done that yet. And the exact same one on the can. I just figured in this video we would just do 1 versus 1. Let's just see the difference between the bottle and the can and see if it really makes any difference. And to make it all more in a little bit more perspective, better perspective, we're gonna have it in the cups here, just like in the last video. Kiss of the tips and flick of the nips, just for some good luck. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have this tendency to wear a ton of different wrestling shirts. I wear shirts of you're going to see a lot of themes of hockey and wrestling and whatnot, because I just happen to be a big fan of it. And so I just rock what I love, rock what I wear, and I just encourage everyone to do the same thing. You know, rock what's going on, rock what's good and what you love and what you get high on. What makes you high, what makes you feel alive. And another thing that makes me feel alive, of course, is the sparkling water. I love sparkling waters. That's why I'm here reviewing and bringing you hopefully some sort of a decent review. If not, then I'm here just for your sheer entertainment. Anyhow, kicking this guy off here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with the can. So the flavors that I've got here aren't actually flavors at all. It's just the original Montellier, whatever you want to call it. I screw it up all the time, so Montellier. We've got the original flavorless version. Basically, kind of like, you know, when you got your sparkling soda water, you know, back in the day with all the Schweppes and the Canada Dry, you know, they're probably the OGs of that soda water genre. But for any purpose, the canned version, original flavor. I think this is of the newer variety, because I find that most of the Montelliers have it in the bottle. They usually come separately in the bottle. They got 6-packs now, by the way, but I'll get to that later. So we got this here in the can. These guys go for about an 8-pack. I think is about $6.99, but they are 355 mils, right? Compared to the others, where it's like 250 or 330 with the San Pellegrinos and the Perriers. You're gonna get a little bit more out of this bang for buck. I find for 355. Sale price on these actually was like, I think it was 8-pack for $5. Don't quote me on it. I might be messing this up pretty good, because I just bought this for one time. We're gonna do some rocking and rolling here. The Montellier. Okay, we're gonna do the crack here. We're gonna do that first taste. Give it a go. Faux show. Pour that bad boy in. Ooh, that pour. Pour some water in this. Just might as well empty the can. Let's get this good the right way here. The first taste, the aftertaste, the balance, the flavor, the smoothness, yada yada yada. You know it. First taste. Now keep in mind, without having any flavor on this one, I'm going to be a little bit lenient with the rating at the flavor, of course. So first taste on this, like your standard good, nice little cold bottle of water, you know, just a little bit of carbonation in it. Obviously carbonation level on these guys here, being that they are flavorless, tends to be a little bit more of the higher range, right? So let's say the mid to high. I think it's just to make up for not having that extra flavor. But with that being said, even though some people are just like, oh, it doesn't have flavor, Bryce, it doesn't have flavor. It does have a certain tinge of flavor, you know. Some waters taste differently than others, and some people don't have that sort of depth on the taste buds and stuff to understand that it does. But in this case, I would argue that it does, absolutely. First taste, builds up nice and smooth. Aftertaste, settles in, back down, nice and smooth as well too. So we got a good uprising, good come down off of that, you know, as opposed to all those badass hangovers that I used to get. Brutal. But funny story, I never used to get many hangovers, but that all changed recently, and that's why I'm sober now. Anyhow, so given that the first taste and the aftertaste kind of blend well together, they kind of come in swinging, I got to give this a decent rating here. It's like, for a flavorless branded sparkling water, they do quite a fantastic job. Honestly, these guys just kind of came out of the blue. Pricing and everything is very relevant, really good. Not really any smell to it. No point in rating that as I splash water in my nose. So we got first taste, 8.5. what we're going to do is lay down a lot on the aftertaste with another 8.5. I'm going to give that a go. I think this is definitely one of those ones you're going to buy again, especially considering that a lot of people are harder on the flavorless versions because, you know, they're always craving that flavor. You're going to get something out of it. You know, it is a strawberry, a lime, a lemon. What is it? But here it's not the case. And so I think with all that being said, given that it doesn't have that distinct flavor in terms of what people are looking for with that extra taste, they do a fantastic job. Given that the balance of the first taste with the aftertaste that flows in together nicely, swoosh, 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 nicely, I would have to say that would be probably a standard 8.5 on that too. Smoothness factor on here, we'll give it another 8.5. I feel that it is very, very smooth. The carbonation doesn't outweigh the taste that's going down. It goes in very, very smoothly, right? It's not burning your throat. It's not going down and going like, what is this garbage? You know, it's been sitting out for a week. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. So this isn't one that you're going to be taking out to the trash with. This is actually very good. Like I said, with the flavor, you know, arguably there's not as much flavor as opposed to some of the other ones that are flavored, you know, with the citrus and all of those blends that they've got going on. But with that being said, in comparison, because I've had some really bad carbonated waters that had no flavor to them, and some of them are just like really not potent at all and very bland and boring, and just like, oh my god, you're falling asleep like you're sitting there during a Harry Potter movie. Just kidding, just kidding. Harry Potter fans out there gonna freak out. Oh, seriously, I saw every movie in theater and I fell asleep, but that's just me. Sue me, man. So yeah, so the flavor on this guy, I'm going to give it an 8.1 with my weird ass ratings, but you know, it's coming from a good place up here because you know what? I actually do a lot of these ratings. I have had so many of these drinks, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like my word is something to vouch by to a certain degree, even though you don't know who I am really yet. So, overall value, let's stick hard on that 8.5. I give you the Caveman approval, Montellier. Montellier, yeah, Ma, yeah, King, yeah, yeah. Dumb and Dumber reference there for all y'all, like I'm in the South. I'm in the South. Moving on to the bottled version. Now, there's obviously a distinct taste that a lot of people will find because of something being, you know, whether it's a soft drink or in a can or, you know, erected in this nice little bottle here. Erected in the bottle. You know, there is obviously going to be a difference in taste or flavor when it comes to trying it from different means, whether it's the plastic that is ruining our oceans, going to kill us all, or, you know, the aluminum cans that make like funny little sounds when you crank them up in a little bag and you take them all to the depot. Whoa. Oh. Yep. Sticks and butter. That can happen. So, I'm soaking wet now. This first taste is going to be one hell of a first taste. And I think it's pretty much appropriate given I'm wearing an Austin 316 shirt. Maybe give you one of those at the end. I guess I can't now because I just emptied the can. Sorry. I just emptied this one all over my pants. Me. Hear that pour? Considering the rest of it is poured all over. Alright. Now that I'm swimming in it, let's hope the taste of it is pretty good too. Cheers, hombres. Whoa, yeah, you know what? This is a perfect example between like two that are the exact same flavor. You know, one being in the bottle, one being in the can. Absolutely. You know what? This guy here, the carbonation rating, I know that the can version, we had the mid to high. This is like definitely on the high scale. High scale for sure. So you get a little bit of that burn, a little that, ooh, you know, that drive. I really like that. I really like the punchiness to it. First taste, going to be a 9. Aftertaste, again, has that balance the same way it does in the can, except this is just a little bit more full, a little bit more wholesome, you know, just coming out there, got that bringing everything together, right? So first taste is going to be a 9, aftertaste is going to be a 9, and the balance, you know, like I said, you know, it's kind of going with the flow. That first taste, the aftertaste is kind of very, very similarly balanced with the Montellier's. So we're gonna go with a 9 on that too for that balance rating. Smoothness on this guy, although it does have a higher concentration of the carbonation, it doesn't kill the taste, right? So when it's going down, it still flows nicely, so nothing flat about it. Not like some day old trash and you're just sitting there fuming up, all terrible, oh my god. Very smooth on that one too. Give that one a flat 9. And again, back to the flavor, you know, again, like I've said a million times here in this video, the flavor is going to be distinct to the flavorless kind of flavored Montellier flavored flavor sparkling waters. So oops. So here we go. Flavor here, we're going to give it a good rating of 8.7. Let's do it 8.7. 8.7 sounds like a fun number. Fun number. Leaning up there towards that 9, but not quite there. You know, we just got to give that. Still give it the points though. Still give it the points. Leading to that, from the overall value of everything here, being that the can I gave an 8.5. There's just a lot more punchiness, a lot more going on with the bottle. So I'm going to give this bad boy here just a flat 9 at the end. 8.5, 9. Steve Austin would appreciate it. Swig of water for the working man. Or beer. But a water. You're sober. So again, very good bang for the buck. I forgot to go over the fact that on these guys, they're actually probably in a 1 liter bottle, hands down the best bang for buck out there. You get them for like $1 or $1.25 at like any given store. They're pretty much on sale all the time right now. I don't know if it's because they're pumping out their brand due to the competition and everything like that, but for sure, this guy comes in about 4 or 5 different flavors. I believe you get it in, of course, the original flavoring here, and you get lime, lemon, grapefruit, and I believe there was another one, but I think those 4 are the primary 4 at the moment. But bang for buck, you get the 6-pack of the 1 liters. And they're on sale for like $5, you know. But otherwise, you're gonna get get them for a good like $7 or $8. But no, they're always on sale right now. So snap these up while you can. They're fantastic, and I think it's really good in supporting these guys. So with that being said, I'm so screwed up in my head. Why? Why? Because this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna die. This is what we do here, and this is what we call the final fusion. For your amusement, I take a little dab of this on the tongue or in the shot glass like I have as such, and I get a little up, just for your amusement and enjoyment. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Just gonna mess myself up over the fact that I'm gonna blend all 3 of these together to see how that taste flows. Why? Again, stupido el stupido. So, as you see, not cheating here. Oh yeah, let's get a good thumbnail out of this. Oh yeah, milking it for no money. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, yeah, just to be fair to you guys out there, we're gonna do a little bit more. She's not a whore, she's a nice lady. See if you can spot that quote. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Can. Wow. Whoa. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, Lordy have mercy. Sizzling. Whoa, you know what though? I just realized, because these ones don't have like a real flavor. They're just like the original kind. It really kicks me in the nuts, like in the face. Is like basically it's not blending random shit together. Basically, it's not even blending random stuff together. It's just literally we got the plain with the plain, and with the Tabasco, it's almost like a Tabasco flavored Montellier. So it's actually, out of all of them, that doesn't kick me in the nuts. Yay! Oh, surprise, surprise. Good for me, right? So I'm glad that actually blended well. Call me crazy for liking something that's so, yeah, messed in the head. But you know what? That actually went down all right. It's good. Little Steve Austin. Cheers to you guys over there. I already spilled some myself. I already poured out the can. Sorry, can't give you the end. But what I can give you is a lot of love. Blow a kiss to the cam. Hope to see you guys on the next video. And thank you for watching, honestly. Whoever is watching, I really appreciate that. And I look forward to bringing you more reviews for you foos. And hope you stay real. And I'll stay Caveman.